the power wheelie back into the tombstone. Looks like she might be lining up for the Morgan & Morgan backflip. And she still saves it! Gravedigger! 5 seconds left! Make some noise for Krysten Anderson, Gravedigger!
Ciudad de México se estará preparando para un backflip.
30 seconds remain. He's lining up with the Morgan and Morgan backflip ramp. 23 seconds on the clock. Seconds on the clock. Looks like he's lining up with the Morgan and Morgan backflip ramp. Hits it, flips it, lands it.
Let's hear it for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger.
Here we go. Go time! He's lining up with the Morgan and Morgan backflip ramp. 18 seconds on the clock. 15. Hits the throttle. Hits the Morgan and Morgan backflip ramp. Lands it with 6 seconds remaining on the clock.
Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Scoring is open, judgeszone.com. Lock in those scores.
The clock is paused at 41 seconds for Weston Anderson in Gravedigger. With 41 seconds remaining to fill the clock, Savannah, he's ready to go. Are you ready for more Monster Jam Freestyle? Savannah, I think he's lining up for the Morgan and Morgan backflip ramp.
Ryan lining it up for a maximum moonwalk start. Seeing a little bit something different. Pulling it off. Oh, no, going over. Can he get on his feet? Oh, my goodness, yes, he can. Seconds remaining on the clock. You saw a wow moment. Can he do another? Lining it up for a moonshot. "20 seconds remaining. Ryan sheds his skin like a cicada. Here he is lining up. Morgan to Morgan backflip. "60 seconds on the clock, halfway through this run. Ryan Anderson maneuvering back and forth around the track here at Amy Park. "40 seconds remaining for Ryan Anderson. Going for the backflip. Throws it into a moonwalk combination. 30 seconds remaining. Huge air. 20 seconds on the clock. "10 seconds remaining for Ryan. Can he get in one more maneuver? Let's find out. 5 on the clock. Goes into a bicycle sidewall. kind of been struggling. Does that continue? Let's find out. Finals, here we go. Let's go green! Super close competition. Under 50 seconds remaining, halfway through this run. "35 seconds remaining. Ryan Anderson lining it up. Taking flight, goes into a bicycle. 20 seconds remaining. Now he's speeding through this track because he knows he needs a big move. He's trying to line it up. The backflip coming in. "60 seconds remaining on the clock here for Ryan Anderson, son of a digger. Launching it through the sky. 50 seconds remaining. Get her down to the 30-second mark. Ryan been putting together some big air, some finesse. You see him right here. Slowing it down. He's gonna need a wow moment, so I think we might see it right here. Lining it up, the backflip. Moonwalk combination coming out of this thing. Buttery smooth, 10 seconds remaining. Oh, he has enough time to line up for one more move. Can he pull it off? Goes into a bicycle.
60 seconds on the clock. Still plenty of time, and he goes for some big air. Sending it. Just under the 60-second mark. Hitting that pod once again, spinning it around. Still taking his time. Thought he might have gone for that Morgan & Morgan backflip instead. Taking it for a ride over the pod. Down to the 20-second mark. Is this where we see it? Morgan & Morgan backflip. Here he goes. 20 seconds. Oh, a moonwalk combination. Under 20. Huge air. Under the 10-second mark. Oh, with the bicycle. Your winner, Ryan Anderson, son of a digger.
But now, your Monster Jam FS1 Championship Series season points champion, Adam Anderson, trying to take another step on what has absolutely been Gravedigger's year. They won the Monster Jam FS1 Championship Series, both of the AMSOIL series with different trucks, and of course, they've already won the World Racing Championship with Morgan Kane here. Now Adam wants a piece of the gold.
Adam Anderson has been virtually unbeatable so far in 2016, and he comes out right off the bat here with 2 consecutive big airs, and a nice save when he came down there, because Gravedigger, this one was a little bit cockeyed coming off that jump.
Great start. That's an action-packed first 30 seconds from Gravedigger's Adam Anderson. Funny because his dad's in the hot seat. So after this run, we know one of the two will be leading still, but there's still several more drivers ready to come out and hit this track. Gravedigger needs to try and put up the biggest number he can, because it doesn't get any easier coming down the stretch when you talk about the talent that's out there.
He's also bringing speed and momentum. Exactly, to this run. It's not erratic like we saw out of Dennis just yet, but that is going to sit well with the judges. Listen to that throttle. They love hearing that.
Yeah, it may be a little more technically proficient with the mixture of moves. It's not the ragged edge that Dennis brought. And really, it may end up being apples and oranges with the judges again. They're having so many different things to consider. This is a good run. Is it good enough?
Not sure. I mean, we haven't seen a real wheelie. We've seen a couple of saves. We've seen a couple of combinations and a lot of cross-threading so far.
Non-stop, though. He hasn't wasted a second of this run. And now he'll go to BKT bonus time. And that backflip, that's what you should do. He did it.
there, slap Willie. Combination onto the pot, still holding that Willie. Another slap Willie at the end. Just one attempt. Maximum moonwalk. I don't know if I've seen it from the side of this obstacle. This is a first, I believe. Wow. Still holding it.
Launching it over the center after flying down the Atlanta Motor Speedway, kicking up that Georgia red clay. Just under 90 seconds in the run. Huge air, Gravedigger flying. Clock is paused, 60 seconds on the clock. Was there breakage on the air when he came down? He does refire. I think he's okay to go. Let's move. Just kicking up that red clay once again, looking like the desert out here, causing a dust storm. 25 seconds, launching it over, Gravedigger. 20 seconds remaining. We know that he can move. Can he line it up for the Morgan & Morgan backflip? Under 10 seconds, he's just jumping. I don't think he's going to get to a Morgan & Morgan backflip. How would that play out the rest of his run? He might go for a lap around the speedway.
There's Gravedigger, Dennis Anderson. He knows what he has to do to put a perfect 40 on the board. He comes flying out onto the course here at Sam Boyd Stadium.
He's the king of freestyle. Let's see what he's got. Right to the big jump.
Lots of air.
Hey, that looked easy.
That was the freestyle motocross jump, and yeah, he did make it look easy.
The thing about Dennis, Mike, as you well know, he may go anywhere, he may do anything. And he'll definitely do the unpredictable if he gets the shot. Oh, look at him take that pyramid out.
Freestyle run going. Did not make it as far as he wanted to in the head-to-head competition. Is trying to make up for it here.
A little over halfway through.
30 seconds left.
You can see you're riding with Dennis right inside there. You can see he is definitely intense. He is going to fly through here.
Coming up on 15 seconds. Left in the run for Gravedigger, Dennis Anderson. Break something on the steering on that truck?
Looks like it doesn't want to turn.
He broke it. Here he goes. 3 seconds left. That's. See if they'll count this.
Oh my! What?
Did he save it? No! He came so close to saving that from going over.
Dennis Anderson and Gravedigger hits the track. Score to beat is owned by his son. is moving again. He will now continue. He has filled the clock. If he can fire it back up, they'll give him bonus time. Bonus time for a broken Gravedigger and Dennis Anderson, as you've seen over the years in pursuit of another world title. Indeed, we've got more black and green. This time, here he comes, Dennis Anderson, who won the first ever Monster Jam World Finals Freestyle Championship in 2000. He hates it when I say this, but he hasn't won it since. He's won 3 racing titles since then. But he would love to kind of bookend, not that he's at the end of his career, but to get another freestyle title. Coming out strong. The issue always for Dennis has been, can he get into bonus time? Because he's not going to back up. He's not going to ease up. He's going to run his run, and as a general rule, the track won't let him get the full time out of it. He gets into bonus time, he may put one Gravedigger driver out and another Gravedigger in that hot seat.
So far, it looks like he hasn't taken his foot off the pedal, and it was Glendale, Arizona, where he doubled down the racing and freestyle championship. And you got to think he's got kind of like a thorn in his side after losing to his, arch enemy Tom Mentz and Max D last night in racing.
Well, one thing he is appreciating, and I did get a chance to speak with him briefly before the competition started today, he has really embraced, and he has always, taken pride in having a fleet of Gravediggers. But, everybody's got that ego. They want to be the man. And for years it was like, okay, the other guys are out there, but I'm Dennis Anderson. Right now he really has embraced this idea of so many Gravediggers performing at the top level. What a save! What a save. Talking about the top level. That was it right there.
Still 9 seconds left, too, and the fans are on their feet right now.
Now Cole Bernard better be nervous. Of course, again, if he's going to have to give up the hot seat, he's going to smile giving it up to this guy. Because he knows he doesn't have a ride without this guy right here.
But as you were saying earlier, he loves seeing Adam and Ryan and even the other generation of Andersons yet to come that we haven't seen yet and what they're doing in their own motorsports.
Exactly. And then you add the success of the youngsters, Cole Bernard and Morgan Kane this year.
Another save.
This is amazing. Look at Morgan. The whole team is up there, and some other drivers as well, and they're fans right now. This is as good as we've seen Dennis at World Finals in so long. Now, that wasn't really an attempt at a backflip. He was just putting the icing on the cake, because that's the end of the run.